If I want to try Dungeons and Dragons, do I have to have somebody that's already an expert in order to be the game master, or can my friends and I just pick up the directions, read them, and get on about our day?
There are very few topics I feel like I can talk about intelligently on the internet, but this is one of them. The answer is both. It really helps to have an experienced dungeon master running the game, but it is not a necessity.
Also, how long do those games take?
Well, I'll tell you what I do. My group meets weekly and we play for about 4 hours. And then occasionally we'll have a monster of a session. I'm talking like 8+ hours, but that happens maybe once a year. From what I can tell, most campaigns meet either weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly. It really just depends on how long you can meet.
And does it require more than one game, or are you playing multiple games? Or is it like you can play one game, but it's kind of a waste of time, you're not really experiencing D&D?
So there's a couple of terms you'll hear in the D&D space. The first one is a campaign. And if you're playing in a campaign, you're playing through a story that spans multiple levels and several sessions. That's the second term that's helpful to know. A session is the individual time that you meet. Going back to my example, I have a weekly D&D session that meets on Thursdays. You can also do something called a one-shot, which is a single short story that starts and ends in one session.
Also, are they very expensive? Are those board games really expensive, or are they kind of reasonable?
So D&D and other TTRPGs work in books. For Dungeons & Dragons, the core 3 are the Player's Handbook, the Monster Manual, and the Dungeon Master's Guide. Each one's about $50. If you can only swing one of those, get the Player's Handbook. You're also gonna need a set of polyhedral dice. If you look up D&D dice on Amazon, you're gonna find what you need. But it's a set of different sized dice that range from the 4-sided dice to the infamous D20, the 20-sided dice. These sets can be anywhere from $5 to $30. Spend what you want. And Dungeons & Dragons is one of those hobbies that does not have to be expensive, but it can get expensive fast.
And also, is Dungeons & Dragons the only version of that sort of game?
No, so Dungeons & Dragons is what we call a tabletop role-playing game, otherwise known as a TTRPG. D&D is the most popular and well-known one, but there are hundreds of other ones. The one I'm running as a game master right now is actually not Dungeons & Dragons, it's called Daggerheart.
Or is there like a more beginner-friendly one, or maybe just a more fun one in general?
I would say if you're just reading the rules out of the book, Daggerheart is way easier to get into, but Dungeons & Dragons has way more content online to help you get started. All of the TTRPG systems do it a little bit differently. For example, D&D uses the D20 as its main die that you roll. Daggerheart, like I talked about earlier, uses 2D12 to determine the outcome of things, and there's one called Dread that uses a Jenga tower. None of those are better than the other one, they just do things differently, and honestly, the best one is the one that your table likes the best.
I don't know, I mean, help me out.
If you're looking to dip your toes into D&D, I would see if your town has a local game store and get them to help you. They will be so excited to set you up with everything you need to start playing. Or you can get the books, grab some dice, grab all your friends and say, "Get in, nerds, we're playing D&D." Also, libraries sometimes have D&D groups, check there too. I hope this has been helpful, and I hope you get a chance to start trying D&D because, as you can probably tell, I love it.